Bitcoin account. Bitcoin, as we all know, is rising and rising. Okay, last week, in fact, yesterday, it reached an all-time high of 60,000 US dollars, which is an amazing amount for, and you can see that it's growing and growing. So that's what I like about this business. You can either earn in euro or Bitcoin, and all you need is your phone. In fact, all you need is access to the internet. You can use your laptop, you can use an iPad. It's amazing. And these are the wide range of online products that we have. So we have a few go, which is the online gambling industry. We have Mixta, which is the social gaming industry. We have Gripper, which is the e-learning industry. And we have Life Trends, which is the travel industry. So we have our very own travel agency, which is Life Trends. And what I like about traveling is that although the world is a bit closed up to the corona, people are still traveling, okay? And everyone wants to travel, whether for vacay, for school, for work. Everybody at one point will have to travel. So why not benefit from those people who are traveling? So all you have to do is that you send your link to a person who you know wants to travel. Okay, and once you send that link, that person will get up to 20% discount on any accommodation that they get. And then for simply sharing that link, you yourself, as the member who referred the person, you'll get 15% of any purchase that that person makes, which is amazing money, just extra income for simply knowing someone who wants to be accommodated in a hotel, in a lodge, in a resort, or either if they want to have a car hire or anything like that, which is amazing. And then we have GridHub, which I love also because it's not only about making money in crowd one, okay? It's about now that you've made your money, your millions, what are you going to do about this money? It offers entrepreneurship programs that you can learn and read about and improve yourself as an entrepreneur and learn how to invest that money in real estate and other entrepreneurship ventures that are offered in GridHub. Again, the higher your educational package, the more access that you have to GridHub. So again, it's amazing. All this is in your back office, you can access it. And once you earn that money, now you can decide, okay, now that I've made this money, what else can I do with this money? Okay, do I just spend it or do I actually invest more of this money? So again, it's amazing because it's not only about making money, it's about how can you invest the money that you've made in profit. And then we have Mixta, which is the mobile gaming industry, which I love because I'm a gamer. I used to think I'm a competitive gamer until I met Mixta because there are so many competitive people out there. Okay, we have so many wonderful prizes in Mixta. This is why it's so exciting. So Mixta is like the Netflix for games, and so what's exciting is that we have these tournaments that are super exciting, super amazing, where you have wonderful prizes such as phones, laptops. So for Valentine's, Mixta was giving out a 1 carat diamond. Wow, think about that. Okay, last week we were giving out Predator computers, and so many of my friends were excited to play these games because they just wanted that computer. So it makes the tournaments more competitive because we have imagine 1,000 people playing these games. Again, if imagine if 1,000 people would just have a Mixer subscription, how much money do you think Mixer is making? Okay, so these are wonderful products. Again, these products sell themselves because they are so great and so fantastic. And so, again, with Mixer, you're able to indulge in these games, play the tournaments, and stand a chance to win, which is amazing. And then we have a Fugo, which is a gambling industry. So if you know anyone who gambles, share your link with that person, and then they're able to enjoy gambling on any of the ventures. They can play blackjack and all these others. Not only that, we have the Epic One Lotto. And with Epic One Lotto, you're able to buy any of the most popular national lottery tickets across the world. Let's say the Lotto America, Lotto Euro, Lotto France, and all these others. So you're able to have access to these lottery tickets all the way all across the world, which was not possible before. You can play maybe from the country, from Nigeria, from Zambia, from South Africa, but now you have from the comfort of your home, you're able to buy tickets from America, France, and Europe, which is exciting. And then we have the Corban magazine, which is a great third party tool. I always use this. You know, I never stress on explaining the business too much. I just send them the magazine, and they're able to read for themselves about the business, about the top earners, about the top achievers, about the people ranking up. It's a great way because they read for themselves and see for themselves. And what again I love about the magazine is that it's about the community, about the Corban community. It's about the people impacting lives all across the world. We have Rosie from South Africa who's in the magazine. We have Mr. Angelo Black. We have Anne Marie from my country, Zambia, who's in the magazine. And it's about you and me, okay? It's about the crowd itself. So that's what I love about the magazine. It's about you and me. and it's exciting to find yourself in the magazine. So again, it's a great third-party tool as well to use to prospect people, to get people to join in the business. So make sure you use the magazine. Or the magazine is in our back office. Just go and you can access it. Uh, so now that you've liked what the business is about, now that you've seen the products that we offer, now that you think you're thinking of joining, what do you have to do? So you have to go back to the person who invited you to the call, and then they'll share with you a link that you're able to use to register. Registering is easy. Registering is free to be a member, but for you to be a paid member, you have to buy an educational package. And these are the educational packages that we have, and they are color coded. So we have white for €99, black for $299, gold for $799, and titanium for €2,499. So what do these educational packages come with? So they come with a level of access to Great Hub. So with the white, you receive the lowest access, which is a bronze, all the way to titanium, you receive up to titanium. So if the more access that you want to Great Hub, make sure you buy an educational pack, a higher educational pack. And then for each, you also receive a matching bonus of 1 with the white, matching bonus 3 with the black, matching bonus 4 with the gold, matching bonus 5 with titanium. And Captain Noah will dive more into the matching bonus and the streamline bonus when he reaches the compensation plan. So tell me today this is the first presentation, but don't worry, everything will be easily explained. And then again, what I like is that each educational package comes with a certain number of free Quad 1 rewards. So with the black, you receive 50 Quad 1 rewards. With the black, with the white, you receive 50. With the black, you receive 150. With the gold, you receive 500 Quad 1 rewards. With the titanium, you receive 1,750 Quad 1 rewards. And the Quad 1 rewards right now are valued at €2. And what I like is that these Quad 1 rewards, they gain in value. So when the company started out, one reward was not worth €2, but as the company grew, so did the value of the Quad 1 rewards. And again, like I said, these rewards are limited to the end of the month. So make sure you upgrade to the higher package, especially if you upgrade to the titanium package, which Captain Lou talked about, so that you get more rewards, as many rewards as you can as possible before at the end of the month. So again, make sure you upgrade now and get these free Quad 1 rewards. So I've explained how Quad 1 makes its money. So by the people who buy educational packages and become Quad 1 members, Quad 1 makes its money from that. And also by using the products and recommending the products that we use, say Life Trends, a Mixter, a Fugo. Once we use the products ourselves or recommend them, Quad 1 makes its money. And also Quad 1 receives commission from the partner companies, from its affiliate companies, for having such a partnership where it has 7 million possible customers. So again, it receives commission from that. So this is how Quad 1 makes its money. And this is now how it shares that money. So 20% goes to running the company costs. This is paying its current employees, opening up new offices, rehabilitating new offices, and all those small costs that it takes to run the company. And then 80% goes to running, the 80% goes to us now, which is amazing. You know, most companies, it's rare that you find a company who's who pays its members 80% and receives only 20. It's usually the other way around. You know, the company gets 80 and its employees or members get 20%. But with Quad 1, you can see that its interest, it has the best interest for its members. This is why we're receiving 80%. So the first 40% goes to the long-term residual bonus. So the more people that you recruit, the more people that join your network, your business with you, the more, the higher your ranking rises. And then when you reach a certain level, you start getting paid per month. And then again, the higher your rank, the more money that you receive. So imagine President One Star is receiving about €4,000, and you can see with Mr. Eddie today he received about €5,000, okay, which is amazing money, which plus his Quad 1 reward. So in total, you receive that amount, which is amazing money to be making. And that's not the highest rank. President One Star is only rank 13, you know. What more when you reach rank 21? What more if you reach ambassador rank 21? That's amazing money, you know. And I'm very certain that presidents of many countries are not receiving as much money as an ambassador is making. So tell me, are you going to be a president of a country or an ambassador in Crowd One? You know, I know I would rather be an ambassador of Crowd One rather than a president of Zambia. And then we have the 40% that goes to the Crowd One rewards that we've been receiving every Wednesday. And then a portion of those rewards are paid out to us every 3 months, which is this other 40%. So that brings me to the end of the first part, and we'll have Captain Louis talk about the most powerful conversation plan in history. And it's amazing because you can see people are becoming debt free, people are becoming mortgage free, people are breaking out of poverty just because of the power of this conversation plan. So allow me to invite Captain Louis on the second part of the presentation, and thank you everyone for staying tuned. So this is the part where you get your notes, your pen, so that this is the interesting part. So make sure you wake up, get your notepad and pen, and thank you so much.
All right. Okay, Mr. Wimba, that was awesome. Okay, guys, so it is about learning things around in this business of crowd one, and here we have participation from all over the world. And Mr. Wimba, that was an awesome presentation because it's a matter of learning everything, and as we go with this business of crowd one, then we can do that. So anyway, let me just give me myself on. Just give me 1 second here. Let me just highlight myself here so you can see me on my presentation, guys. So hold on 1 second. Okay, all right. I am on Spotlight, but I'm not seeing myself. Maybe it's my. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. So 1 second here. So anyway, welcome everyone. Once again, this is Captain Louis, and we're going to talk about the money part, which is the most interesting part of what we have. But let me just widen up this PowerPoint. So guys, give me 1 second here. Let's get situated here. Okay, so all right, we're on. Okay, so you guys see this, right? So before I will go with the comp plan, this is one of the most exciting things that I teach the team. So this is going to be part webinar training and for the brand new people because sometimes in life, in network, the world of network marketing, based upon my experience, I've been doing network marketing for 25 years, and guys, it is. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. You can put it that way. I've been doing this full time for the last 15 years. I've traveled around the world with this business, and it because of network marketing, I was introduced to an open mind on how to get to the right situation, how to unfree yourself or free yourself into the situation of finance. And guys, and if I may be able to say that, and without extending so much of my time today, there are so many things that we could consider when we go in our direction as we grow from high school, college, and then of course on our maturity. And in my case, I'm 59 this year, and so I've seen everything almost under the sun, including my parents. They all meant well, but in the case of that, how are we going to become a millionaire or financially independent when no one or none of the people that are telling you what to do are not even in that direction? They cannot even afford a car or a house, and here they are. They're going to give you some professional advice on how to become a millionaire, and yet themselves are not. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying so. From the process of being in the network marketing world, just like that guy, Mr. I believe his name is Anthony from MIT, who became an ambassador with Crowd One. This guy is a graduate of MIT nuclear science or nuclear engineer. I mean, a smart guy like that, I want to follow. Why is he in crowd one? There's something that there's some, I mean, telltale signs. There's some track record. Why are people like him are in crowd one? But the main thing of the main thing is in life, I realize there are two kinds of money we will make. Money that we make from being an employee and money we make from the employer. So at the end of our life, guys, here's my conclusion being 59 years old. Who is going to get rich, the employee or the employer? We already know the answer. So basically in life, there are two things, and we cannot get that in high school, in college, in academics. So So because of crowd one, I was exposed to that. However, it is also not easy to have a business. Why? Because we need capital. So now I'm going to give you guys, and you might want to write this down, because if this is the only thing you will learn from this conversation, man, or this webinar today, you are already a winner. Because these are the secret of many. The first rule of the game is profits are better than wages. You have to have that philosophy. Why? Because if you don't, you're going to end up poor. You're going to die poor. And guess who said that? He was right. Because my family members, my grandmother, my from both sides of my family, my dad, my uncle who's a doctor had worked abroad, they died poor. So now I'm looking at success, not only on the success of people, also on the failure of people. Why? Because now you want to find out, why did they not become a millionaire and they're so smart and they work a good job. So now I realize you have to have a business mindset. Here's why. Because if you have no money in your pocket, guys, if you have money in your pocket, that's all temporary. If you're broke in the pocket, it's temporary. But if you're broke here, it's permanent. So we need to unbroke the mind. So the first rule of the game, in order for us to become a millionaire, guess what? You have to have a business mindset. All right? Again, capital is the only issue, because if you need to open a Jollibee or McDonald's or Burger King, you need 50 million pesos, $1 million. I think it's more than $1 million, guys. So basically, a lot of us are already disqualified. So I mean, that's just the case for that. Okay, now, so the second rule is this: most of our family members, my mom and your dad and my dad, told us what is the main thing that they want to do, and they meant well. What did they tell us when we were kids? Go to school, finish your college, get a job, go outside of the country, find a good job outside of the country if you're not having a good job in the Philippines, and then finally they say, save a lot of money. Now, here's my question to my father and my mother. My father, by the way, my dad died already 2 years ago, and good thing happened, because, I mean, I took care of my dad before he died. And you know what, guys? They said in the Philippines, there's a saying: if you take care of your mom, you become healthy. If you take care of your dad, you become rich. It's somehow, for me, it's real, because if I did not take care of my dad, I'll go back to the U.S. and probably will not find crowd one yet. So because of that, I'm in the Philippines and I retired here, and I found the best network marketing business I have ever involved in the last 25 years. So basically, here, what's the second rule of the game to become a millionaire? It's not about saving money. Why? Common sense. How can you save money if your income or employee income is just enough to feed your family? And as the days and the years and the months go by, your income might not go up as much, but yet the inflation, the commodities, the food, everything that we have to pay right now is double, tripled, tripled since the time when my dad was making maybe 1,000 pesos, which is $20 today. $20 is what my dad's income way back in 1960s, guys. You cannot live with that even if by yourself, let alone with the family, because of inflation. So saving money is not the answer. I found it, or they told me, these guys that I paid thousands and thousands of dollars to listen to them, to scold him, to tell me, why are you not getting rich? Well, because you did not know the strategy. You did not, no one would told you the secret of this. Why? Because rich people might not tell us how to get rich. Why? They don't have the time, guys. Even if you have a family member that's rich for their business, because you become competition, and they don't have the time for you. Why? Because the only time they have is to prolong their life, to have that time for themselves, because we are all limited in this planet. So bottom line, so the two things that is very important that you have to write it down now is this: profits are better than wages. Profits, okay, wages or job give us food, give us the basic necessities in life. However, the profit gives you the fortune. Where did I get this? Jim Rohn. Now, the second one is not saving money, but making a lot of money. And I'll talk more about that on the training, guys. And we will have that soon also with the training, so we can cover a lot of these things. And we'll explain why people are poor and why people are rich. Okay, guys? So anyway, now we follow it up with four more remaining recipes on how to become a millionaire. Okay? So what are they? The first one is find your vehicle. And this is the one. This is my vehicle now. Why? It is the most, I mean, the most inexpensive business you can ever have, and you can go in for 99 euro. Where can you find a business 99 euro at the end of 1 year? You can have a retirement like this, right? And I've seen people in the Philippines and all over the world that have retired through Crowd One in just a short period of 1 year. Okay, so that's the first rule. Find your vehicle after you got those two basic philosophies. Number two, work hard. Number four, number three, number four, and then number five is work smart. And I'll explain you why working smart is gonna be better than working hard. When I was doing Crowd One way back in September when I joined in 2019, guys, my first it was September, and then all the way through March 14th. Today is that year. I mean, it's that month and it's that day. Remember, I was in Cebu doing my presentation, what I used to do before. But then again, and someone advised me, said, you better do your webinar. And I said, no, Filipinos like to see face to face, they like to eat. So I have to do my training and my presentation offline. Even though I do know how to do webinars and things like that, but I was stubborn and I said, I will do it online. I mean, offline. So here comes that date. Remember the date, March 15th. I mean, March 14th, it was announced that the world will be locked down because of this pandemic. Here it is, guys. When I was working between September all the way to March 14th, I made good money. I think I made roughly about 20,000 euro, which is pretty good in the Philippines. That's about 1.2 million pesos. Guys, here's what happened between March 15th, when I was so scared, I didn't know what to do, except do what I do best, is just present. However, now I'm doing it on a webinar, thanks to Mr. Eddie, who gave me the box. He said, just go do your webinar. And guess what, guys? From March 15th all the way to September, 6 months down the road, the first 6 months, I made 20,000. The next 6 months, I made 100,000. Look at the difference. Why? Because on the world of network marketing, where we used to do the face to face, guys, that's becoming obsolete. Why? Because you're only limited to the local area where you are doing your presentation. You got to go through traffic. I have to pay for my hotel. I have to pay for my airline tickets. So I spend more than what my income came in. So with this webinar, I'm telling everyone, if you are a leader and if you want to build this business, guys, make it easy. Just promote the webinar. And I'm doing webinar 90% and 10%. I still do the face to face. Why? Because sometimes you have to see the people. I see the people to tell them to go to the webinar. That's my main intention. And guess what, guys? This is where the world is going. So might as well take advantage of this technology. So because of that, more and more people that we're reaching out there, especially Filipinos that are working OFWs, we're bringing them in and exciting because this one lady, her name is Joe Adlo, Mr. Jolene Adlo. Guys, she came back to the Philippines yesterday from working from the, I mean, hard job of OFW, and now she's back in her home. Now she's back with her children and his husband. I don't know, but anyway, guys, this is the exciting part because the mission is bigger. Why? Because if you're looking for money, you are at the right place. However, if the only thing that you're looking for is money, if you don't make money on your first 4 months, which has happened to me, I spend more than what I make, and I know Miss Bell, some of our people in here, and it's exciting because some of these people, guys, don't even have a smartphone, and yet today they become manager, 3 star. It is exciting because this business of fraud one was created not for, I mean, rich people are rich people. If they become rich, there's no story. But if you have a poor people, regular people, ordinary people having extraordinary results, guys, that makes the difference because that is a story. Poor people having a freedom to have choices and make more money, that is a great story. This is what we do. We just tell people more about story because facts tells, story sells. Now, going back to this crowd one business or what we call multi-level marketing, we call it MLM, making life miserable to some people. I'm gonna make it easy, guys. MLM for us now in crowd one is making life meaningful, making lots of money. Why? 25 years that I've done this, we went through the hoops and we got shot, we got stabbed, we got spit on in this network marketing world, guys. People are burnt out, they don't want to even look at it. So the first thing I would like to teach you at the same time, do this comp plan, and I'm going to divert a little bit, is how to invite people. How do you invite people? When someone tells you, is that network marketing? You say yes, but you got to add this word. It is different. When you say the word different, it switched their mind, their radar, their antenna to something more interesting. Because when you say network marketing, they're thinking coffee, glutathione, supplements. They're thinking alkaline water, the basic, network marketing products. And you know how tough that guy is. Well, anyway, when you say network marketing, you have to add this in Tagalog. Okay po, kakaiba. In English, something different. When you say that, it separates already Crowd One from the rest of the other businesses because we are a totally different ballgame, guys. Now, the second thing they're gonna ask you, okay, is that what is your product? Did you know, guys, how hard it is in 2019 when we were we're starting Crowd One? We cannot tell them what product is. Why? Because we're like lost. When you say education, which is we're talking today, people are looking at you like there's ants or spiders coming out of your mouth. Why? Because they've never heard of it before. They never heard that you're gonna make money on education. Because education is going to the universities. So how can you make money on education? And that was a challenge, guys. Today is so amazing. When I think about this Proud One, for some reason, as if they know there's going to be a pandemic. Well, what, guys? Because today is no longer normal for a student to go to school because of this pandemic. Today is the first year, so it's been 1 year that students don't go to school anymore. Is that normal? It's not. But they are using modules, and we were the first one to introduce modules in an internet base, on a network marketing base, and today they understand what we have. And back then there was no travel, the filter wasn't going on, the mixer wasn't going on. It was all about vision. It's all about seeing the unseen. It's all about seeing the future, where you see the future before somebody else see it. And then you went for that. And for those people who went for this, today they're done. They are retired. They're making so much money right now. But so are we as we continue the journey. So the journey of Crowd One is just started, guys. We are on our second year. We're just done with second year. We're going on our third year, and this is what I show them. So after I introduce Crowd One and I tell them, and I'm going to go to that right now, but the first thing I tell them is this: do you have any residual income or pension? Is the government paying you? It will take 60 to 65 years before you get something from the government, whatever you work for whatever. And then it will take you 25 years to 40 years for if you work on a private sector of employment. And if they give you is chump change. Now take a look at this chart. This is what I showed to them. You can take a picture of this. You can put it on your training manual that this is one thing that attracts people. People will go through walls if they know they can get residual income. But here's the difference. Again, totally different from what I've done before. Guys, look at this. I am a director 2 star, and let's take a look at this director 2 star, guys. I haven't seen it yet. I was so busy. I'm getting paid 69,000 pesos or 1,160, and this document was based on October. And of course, it's more now. So it's roughly for Filipinos, that's about 80,000 pesos that I'm making today just on this bonus. Now, here's the kicker. If you are a network marketing, say yes, and I've done that. I went through this, guys. But the thing about this, it is so difficult. Why? We don't. I go to the top position, but some of them or none of my people get to the top. Why? Because the odds are against our favor. Let me explain to you guys. Can you please get the dogs out of here, please? Okay. All right. So here's what we have in my old network marketing, and not to not to badmouth that it's just the way it was. Why? I feel like I'm a network marketing junkie and died and went to heaven. This is how I feel like when I found Crowd One. I wish they have shown the binary out of this and some of this thing, but anyway, it's all that. I did not join Crowd One when they first told me about this because I was not interested. I was doing something else. So when someone said no to you, it doesn't mean never. Come back to them. I have people that I came back a year later on, and now they're interested. Here's why, guys. Because again, negativity, and then of course those other things will kill your dream. So here's what happened. When I was in those companies, guys, if I need to become a diamond, I need to produce, let's say, $100,000. $100,000. Once I get that, everybody's clapping, everybody's happy, high five goes up. Well, anyway, that was February. In the month of March, I got to go back to zero. And then not only that, in order for me to maintain my diamond, I need to have my three gold people to maintain that volume. If they made it to 50,000, they need to produce 50,000 this month, and I need to produce 100,000 to be paid my bonus. Guys, how hard it is. It is very hard to keep it up because some people might fall out of the business, and yet you have to keep up on that. And that will be at the end of the month. And at the end of the month, it is so stressful. If you made it to 80,000 and you're short $20,000, you might end up buying the products. Well, guess what, guys? And when you don't get it, you are a diamond, but you are a fake diamond. Why? They call you diamond, but you never get the bonus of a diamond. You get the bonus of a gold. Ooh la la, thank you. But here in crowd one, if you produce 100,000, if you're looking at right now on this one, guys, I'm gonna show you guys this one, okay? This one here, where did it go? Okay, what happened to it? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go back. So anyway, crowd one, if you produce 100,000, just for an example, guys, if you made it into 20,000 this month and you produce 100,000, that volume will now be accumulated. So now you have 120,000. Here's what I mean. The day you started with crowd one, if you bring four people on the fear of loss, you have 90, 90, 90, 90 points. If that was, it was that, that's not how much you made. One person to the left, two people to the right, you have created 360 points. And guys, that's your starting point. And when people join in, 90 points, 90 BP for every 99 euro or white package, for every gold, for every titanium, it just keeps adding every day until you hit that bonus, I mean that volume, then you become the rank. So for my 25 years of doing crowd one, this is the first time I'm going to tell you, you will get to president, you guys. Never said that in my life of network marketing. Why? Because of this complan. This ranking allows you to make it to the top. And you know what I did? And you know what, guys, was more amazing? I did it with three people. Of course, I sponsored 25 people, but the remaining 22 people are still sleeping, and some of them are my family members. But those three people got me to director two-star. And you will feel the ranking bonus more when you hit director, guys. And that is exciting about crowd one because the odds are now in our favor. What did I do special? What I did was I look at the people that they brought in, those three people, and I just keep helping them. And my first group of people were senior citizens, 64 years old, 60 years old, and I'm looking at them on my first week of my crowd on business. I look at them, I'm like, this is going to be tough because this is technology business. But you know what, guys? You never know who's going to grow and who's going to take this by the hep horn and go with this, guys. Sometimes the people you expect they're going to become your top people, they left the building. They cannot handle it. Why? Because they were not here to help the other people. They were here for the money. But when you're here for those people's lives, that this one lady, I'll tell you, Miss Erlinda, I don't know, I know she's here. When I was doing my presentation with her, she didn't have one of those Nokia kind of like those. They're black and white phone. They're not even a smartphone. They don't even have internet. And I told myself this is gonna be a tough one. You know what, guys? I didn't realize that lady was gonna get her electric bills. I mean, her electric power shut off. Her house is on the pawn shop. I mean, they pawn their house, they loan their house, and it's gonna get taken by some government or some agency. And that was before COVID, guys. It was in October. If without crowd one, these people, her family, her grandchildren, her family, they would be homeless. And that's what makes the difference because those challenges that you go through, it will define your mission. Because if your mission is just money, you will quit because that was your mission. But if your mission is more higher than money, money will come, but now you have a better satisfaction because now you help someone get into a situation, a dire situation. Now they're better off because those people will never stop. Those small guppies, those small fish in a big pond will go to a big fish and they will be loyal to your group. They will be loyal to the company, not just the money, but because of that reason. So that's the game we're going to play, guys. Now, if you look at this ranking bonus, how much money would you like to make? Take a choose. And I ask people, find out Would you like to get 50,000 pesos or 1,000 euro? Then you have to choose how big is your dream, how big is your why. All right, guys. So pretty much, I'm showing you how to introduce crowd one because in the beginning of this business, you need to be excited when you invite people. How can you become a successful invitation when you say, "Would you like to join crowd one?" And then they ask, "Is that pyramid?" I'm not sure. Is it pyramid? I don't know. Can I ask someone? See, you cannot sponsor someone with that attitude. You gotta talk to people like this is your wedding date. So you're gonna invite them to your wedding day. You're gonna talk to people. This is the best thing that you've ever seen in this dark tunnel of COVID. You're gonna talk to people that you found a gold mine and you need to get them with you so they can grab all these diamonds because you can't carry them all. You're gonna talk to people that you're gonna go to Europe and you don't want to be alone with them and you want to take your best friend with you with that. You got to talk to your family members. Unfortunately, your family members are the ones to say, "What is that again? I haven't you been tired of this pyramid thing yet?" And guess what, guys? You got to tell your family first because someday, if you never told your cousin, they're going to hunt you and they're going to give you that guilty trip. And they're going to say to you, "What kind of a cousin are you, Captain Louis? You brought me to this business of coffee, products, sanitary napkin. You brought me to this cryptocurrency. We all did not make money. And then you found the best product and the best company in the world. And you never even told me because you underestimated them yet." So even if you know they're gonna say no to you guys, you gotta tell your loved ones. Why? Because someday they're also gonna be the one borrowing money from you. And of course, they're your loved ones. As long as this is what I tell my team, we are in fraud one. The most important thing right now, we are a legal company, we are an ethical company, we are a moral company, and guess what, guys? We will run with this. Okay, so choose what you like, and then I tell them there's a webinar tonight, there's a webinar tomorrow. Just tune in. I thought about you first. Write it down, guys. When you talk to someone, you tell them these words. I thought about you first. I'm going to talk to 25 people. You are the first one I can talk to. Of course, you're going to tell everyone that you talked about them first, right? But anyway, you have to give importance to these people. Why? They will feel it if you're just after their money. If you're after that referral that most company have. We don't even have referral, you guys. And you know, in the beginning, I was negative about that. But I realized this is a genius of of the people that are running Crowd One, the founder, the CEO. Because referral sometimes could be a bad thing. Why? Because you're jumping up and down to all of the people, not realizing that you need to be there for the other bonuses in this business if you're going to be there. And Crowd One have that. They put all this bonuses, this payout, this enormous big profit share to us when you build the business with your people. And I love that, especially for leaders. We deserve that because when you work together with your team, it'll make it happen. All right, guys. So here's another thing that I got from the Sunday school. This is it, guys, and I firmly believe on this. Your life will always move in the direction of the most dominant picture in your mind. If you saw that picture, you have to write down in your refrigerator, in your bed, you will become president in crowd one this year, okay, or president two-star this year, and then you have to look into that, and then you have that why that makes you cry. Okay, guys. So, and if you keep thinking about that, you keep thinking about that. Forget about saying I don't have money. You're gonna be broke for the rest of your life. You're going to tell tomorrow, you're going to say this morning, thank God for being awake today. Thank God for this opportunity. I'm going to become a president. I'm going to get rich and I'm going to help a lot of people. That is the manifestation of what we're going to have from the day on. Sacrifice, and that's what we're going to do, guys. For the rest of our life, it's going to be so great because we need to sacrifice first. But hey, sacrifice a short period of time for a long term of happiness. What is that? Having a lot of money, guys, is pretty much good, right? Because it give us a lot of choices. Now, again, going before I go to the Complan, are you familiar with? Because people ask me what is Crowd One, and people cannot answer it correctly. Are you familiar with these companies? Yes, absolutely. How do they make money? These companies are the biggest money-making business right now. And guess what? Who are the owners? They become the most richest people in the planet right now. Jeff Bezos of Amazon, Mark Zuckerberg. So when someone asks me what is your product, do not answer their question with an answer. I'm going to teach you guys. When someone asks you, what is the product of Crowd One? You answer them with a question. You ask them, do you know the product of Facebook? And they said two things. I don't know, or ads. Well, guess what? They don't have products, right? But they make billions. So that when you say that, it opens their mind because when you say no product, something is cooking in their mind. Oh, this must be a scam. They have no product. Especially if there's a company that's losing their leaders. Now they're going to tell everyone that crowd one is a scam, guys, okay? Because they're losing their leaders. So anyway, that is how you say it. Well, there are companies right now that are becoming billions of dollars per company. Are you familiar with Lazada? Are you familiar with Shopee? Are you familiar with Netflix? Are you familiar with what is this? What we used to watch movies and everything? Not Netflix. Um, anyway, YouTube. You're familiar with YouTube, right? Yes. How do they make money? Through ads. And that's what we are. We are a marketer for companies. And this is my job today is to share this to a lot of people. So these companies now are going to line up someday because when we hit 100 million, we have 27 million. That never happened before. We're number one fastest growing company. We are number one. The number two is crowd one. Number three, all of this top 10. There is no one close to crowd one. There is no number two. There's no number three. There's no number 10 because we're way up there. No one have done 27 million people in the 2 years or even 3 years or even in their 25 years or 50 years of existence. And we're moving to 100 million. Would you like to be in the top of 100 million or would you like to be on the bottom of 100 million? Of course, I want to be on the top. Well, rock and roll, my friend. Let's do this. Give me your name and give me your email. I'm going to put you on the best spot right now because I want to run with you. I want to go to Europe with you. Let's not sleep on this. Let's work it out. This is how you invite. Anyway, Bob. Okay, so guys, the difference between these $1 billion companies and Crowd One is sharing the billions. That's the difference. Would you like to be part of this? By the way, it's not billion, it is trillions. Would you like to have a little crumb of this? Would you like to have a little drop of this big pizza pie of $1 trillion industry? Or would you like to sleep on it? Or would you just like to do TikTok all day long? Anyway, here we go. All right. So for the young people, different folk, different stroke. For the young people, they want to hear something that in their world. What is that? What? Are you making money on your phone playing your Mobile Legend? No. Now you can. So let's find out more about this. So this is how you introduce it to your children and your grandchildren. Because we have one of the biggest industry which is mobile games. And it's rolling out now, it's getting better and better, guys. So this is one of those things, and that would excite young people. If you imagine an 18-year-old becoming a president at 19 years old, it will create a lot of, financial stable children than just working at McDonald's. Okay, guys. So we're gonna change the world right here, guys. Okay. So here it is. Okay. So there are 7 ways to get paid. I'm only gonna talk about 2 of them because I think it is good enough for me for you to decide. I'm not here to convince you. You convince yourself because my job is to share with you. I am not here to convince. So let's go rock and roll with this. So there's fear of loss, streamline bonus, and all of this good stuff, right? This one, okay, I forgot, guys. I'm supposed to forget about this, okay? So, but anyway, since the slide is here, this is your phone. Here's why it's so exciting. When I was doing my product, guys, I need to be the product of the product. If I'm going to sell glutathione, I need to be slight skin. If I need to sell a skincare, I need to have no wrinkles. If I need to sell a weight loss product, I need to be skinny. That was a challenge. In crowd one, guys, there's much less challenge because everyone already have what they need is the phone. I don't have to tell you to drink this juice and then you're going to change your habits. I don't need to change your habits because 50% of the people are already playing some games and what almost 100% have a smartphone. Yeah. Does that make it easy? Absolutely. Now, here's what happened. How important is this phone for you guys? Is it important or extremely important? Very important. Now, when you wake up in the morning, instead of looking at Facebook messages and all of the other gossips, chismis in Tagalog, you're gonna wake up in the morning looking at how much you made over there in somewhere in Europe or Australia. Because when you sleep in the Philippines tonight, people you brought to crowd one and the team over there somewhere are gonna be working. And when you wake up, you see 100 euro, 200 euro. How cool is that? This is what Warren Buffett said. Your business is not good if you're not making money while you're sleeping. And this crowd one, guys, can make you money while you're sleeping. And those people are from outside of the Philippines, well, guess what? When we work tomorrow, they're going to be making money while they're sleeping. It's give and take. The money will crisscross. The euro money, you're in the Philippines, you're making, by the way, you're making euro here, you're not making pesos, which is 60 times more. Guys, how cool is that? You did not even leave the Philippines and yet you're making euro. What? That alone, my friend, will attract people, okay? So anyway, look at these products. How many of you have bought a calculator? How many of you have bought a camera lately? How many of you have gone to these MP3 players, even watches today? All of these are wiped out by this smartphone. So, guys, this smartphone becomes now the ATM or your bank account. I mean, your bank. How many of you still have gone to the post office to drop a birthday card? None of that is existing anymore. The next thing that's going to happen, some of these banks are going to close because of this crowd one digital knowledge that they are imparting to us. This cryptocurrency, guys, that alone you are already a winner because those information that we're getting from those internet education, the my grid, guys, you can learn the real estate from that. And somehow it's funny because I'm one of those people that haven't really seen much of that. But here's the cool part, just learning cryptocurrency because of fraud one. By the way, we're not cryptocurrency. We're using it as a form. It's a currency, guys. It speeds up the game. And guess what? By learning with that, you are already way ahead of the 90% of Filipinos or other people in other countries are clueless still with Bitcoin or Ethereum or this cryptocurrency. That already makes you a winner just by being with crowd one. So again, technology is taking over, guys. Look at the movie theaters right now. If you own a theater since March 15, now it's been a year that you haven't made money if you own one of those, and maybe you might even be paying rent. Okay, guys, because Netflix took over. And somehow, someday, some of these companies that are big right now, they will join Crowdfund. Why? Because when we hit 100 million people, I am so excited when Crowdfund open up another company that is handling Wi-Fi or internet services because this internet services in the Philippines sucks big time. It rain and then the internet service go away. What kind of internet service is this? Well, can you imagine someday when you have one of local company join Crowd One Philippines? What? And they have internet service? That alone, I think we're going to become a billionaire because I know in the Philippines, they rather lose their water bill, they rather lose their rent, but they don't want to lose their internet service, isn't it? No, are you agree with me? I don't know if it's just the Philippines, but everywhere in the world, they can lose everything. They can lose their husband, but don't make me lose my load or my internet. Okay. So guys, if we have an internet service someday, the communication they're talking about, who knows? March 27th, and who knows what they're gonna unload this coming week, 2 weeks from now. Is that excites you? Is that waking you up in the morning to say, my life is gonna change? I don't care if you're 80 years old. I don't care if you're 18. It's gonna change, guys. You just need to change the mindset, and let's work on this one, okay? We're like building a freeway. We're building a freeway, a toll gate, where someday we're just gonna collect the toll. Let's help this company build the biggest freeway in the planet of MLM. Okay? So with that, Airbnb, all of these guys are I mean, Grab. We're talking about Uber. These are taking over the regular employment, guys. So yeah. Miss Janine said that. So here's my slide for those money that we are coming in. Of course, we are in Europe. This is the European money right there, white, black, gold, and titanium. Okay, guys, that's 99 euro to 99. You made a choice that most people, guys, don't have money. I'm sorry to say that. Yes, it is. So I'm being honest with you. I started with 6,000. Matter of fact, I only have 3,000 pesos, or half of that 99 euro. Well, guess what? In peso, that's 6,000, 18,000, whatever. Where can you find a business? I've realized in the Philippines, if you open one of those snacks bar in the street, it costs 18,000 pesos or 300 euro. Here in Crowd 6,000, and people ask me, when do I get my ROI? ROI, seems like they graduate from business school. What are you talking about, ROI? Return of investment? You're looking for return of investment? Forget it. If you get your ROI at 6,000, are you rich? You don't even become rich at 6 million pesos. What you're looking for is retirement with at least 1 million euro. You have a small entry, but you gotta have a big dream that someday, how are you gonna get that? How are you gonna get 50 million pesos? How are you gonna get 100 million pesos, 2 million euro? I already know. You become a president, and those things will follow. So the game is I am going to be president and someday I'm going to be an ambassador. All of this will follow, guys. Don't complicate this business. Don't kill yourself with stress. Just keep helping your team. That's the game. And when you come in at 6,000 pesos, you're going to end up with three things. You get your education, you get your crowd on rewards, which is you need to get more this month because that will cease and desist exist by next month. Those people that have worked hard that got that today, guys, congratulations. Those are big, big bucks. And some people they don't see that. And then the third one you're gonna get for every 6,000 pesos or 99 euro a white code that comes in, we are getting the 90 points, and that, my friend, will create your binary income. And if you look at the right side of this slide, you're looking at 36 euros. So if you bring me in and you brought another person on the other side, and that person took off like hundreds of thousands of euro on the other side, if you bring me in, you're gonna make 36 euro. At some point, that's what the minimum income is on a daily or on a weekly or even on a minute basis. So if you bring me in and there's a big guy like Mr. Eddie, produce 2 million volume, and you wake up suddenly, oh my gosh, I have 2 million volume while I'm sleeping. Yes, for every person. Remember, guys, you need two people to get the unlock the binary. Once you get that going on, and it happened to me, I had 10,000 points before I even got started. For every person that comes in on a white package at 99, you're getting 36. That's your minimum income on the binary, guys. So if I bring 10 people, 10 people multiplied by 10, how much did you get? You got 360 euro times 60 pesos. Okay, guys, how much will that be? That is 21,000 pesos, which is the income of some executives' monthly income. Ah, this is awesome. And then if they upgrade today, next month, next year, guys, another income comes your way. But anyway, let's move on with the bonuses. And the first thing that I will introduce to you, because this is now the layout of your foundation, it is called fear of loss bonus. What is this fear of loss bonus, guys? It is for people, and it's exciting when you do this, guys. You have to say separate income. Write that down because this is not what you're getting. And some people they put their sister, their brother, and then all of a sudden they realize they're not moving because you did it the wrong way. The fear of loss is for people like you who will build. How many you need for people that are same minded like you, it will look like this or it will look like this. Either two people to the left, two people to the right, or one person to the left, or three people to the right. Well, here's what's gonna happen. You build two legs, now multiple heads because it's not allowed in the company. One account is enough to take you to the promised land. I promise you that. Two legs, guys. Two legs is all we need to build, and then we help these people to make it happen. Now, here's another kicker for this. When you get your fear of loss, you're not getting the fear of loss only because there will be binary income matching bonuses on that 14 days. But it's a good thing. Why? Because you're getting an extra income. What kind of income, guys? This is what you're getting 125 euro, 7,500 pesos, and this is what you get. And here's the cool part next month, when the promo is gone, guys, you can get as much as 180,000 pesos or 3,000 euro, even if you only started with 6,000 pesos. And that's the 14-day challenge. 14 days challenge, guys, is awesome. Hey, I did not make my 14-day challenge. It did not bother me because I made 215,000 euro. Okay, guys. So if you don't make it here, so what? You're looking for millions, not 125 euro. But if you get this, it is exciting because if four people brought four people will bring four people, and if you duplicate this, it will get you to your rank faster than anybody else. Okay. So again, let's go now to the binary, which is the most important part of this business. And I tell you guys, if you master this binary, and if you get excited with this binary, I'm telling you guys, you will hit the president rank faster than anyone else. Here's why. Let's compare this, and I'm just not going to badmouth all these companies. Okay, let's call them an XYZ company. What's the difference? In this company, it's binary 2.0. What's the difference between binary XYZ companies? In the world of binary, and you will not pay if you have one leg. You need to have two people to jumpstart or unlock this binary. So if you sign up for someone at white package at 99 euro, you're getting a 90 DP, guys. You don't get paid yet until someone comes in on the left lane. And if your upline or someone, your sponsor, gave you the 90 points called spillover, it doesn't count yet. It's not going to start because you still have not placed someone there yet. But here's how it's going to get paid on other company. If you have two, one to the left, one to the right, if direct or indirect, guys, you will be paid only on the left leg. Meaning you can pay 10% of the 90 euro, which is 9 euro at 540 pesos. It's cool. I'm getting 9 euro. What if the difference of crowd one? When I saw this, guys, I fell out of my seat. Why? I've seen pictures. I mean, here's what happened. In crowd one, same thing. You're not going to get paid if you only have one person or one leg, even if it's a million euro. But here's what happened when it's paired up. The pairing is not pairing. It is addition. We call this one is to one. One is to one means you're getting paid on both legs. It never happened in my 25 years. For the first time in my life of 25 years, I have a company that's paying me my hard work. Here's why. In my last company, I had millions and millions of volume on the big leg. Either I quit or the company died on me. Guess what? All that money went to the company. I worked so hard. In crowd one, you guys should be surprised because your big leg all of a sudden become your small leg. It never happened in my life before. Why? Because it's so hard to catch up on that big leg. You only get paid on the small one. If this was 900, if it's 90, you get paid on 90. That's just as it is. Now here, would you rather be paid one or double? Ask yourself that right away. And if you're talking to a best network marketer, they go, "What? Is this real? You might go bankrupt." No, we don't, guys. We're 2 years now. We're getting bigger. Just join. Forget that negative thinking. Let the company do their job. You do your job. Let the company, they're doing a great job, okay? Matter of fact, we're 27 million. And most company will shut down already on 1 million members if they have the wrong, if their system is not as good as crowd one. You guys, I've been with those companies. Anyway, let's go back to this one. What if Captain Dewey, I have a friend and I brought someone and they brought another one? Well, guess what? You don't get paid yet. Why? There is no care. All right. When this one comes in, here's what happened. On an XYZ company, you did not get paid on the second 90 points. Why? Because there's no care. No care, no money. So you're still stuck at 9 euro. Let's talk about crowd one. Crowd one, two people are there. One person brought by the other one, and then you brought another one. Guess what? It is called one is to two. What do you mean by that, Captain Dewey? If you bring one person to the left, it's just like having two basketball teams. One team shoots one basket. Now you're picking up 2 points on the other side. So now you're getting 27 euro instead of 9 euro. Which one is your choice? Triple or single point? Triple, right? Wow. And now let's go to the third one. What if you have three? You still get paid because you have not built one of your people or one of your leg, right? So here's what happened. Okay. Here's what happened, guys. This scenario, XYZ company, you're still stuck at 540 pesos or 9 euro. Let's take a look at Krakow. Oh my goodness. Are you telling me, Captain Louis, I'm going to get paid on those three? Absolutely. It's called one is to three, guys. And that, my friend, you're getting paid 36 euro, where the rest of the other companies you're getting paid 9 euro. This is called one is to three, or you're getting 40%. The other one you're getting actually 5%. Why? Because 5% came from the big leg. And you will never catch up with the big leg. Why? Because it's only paying one, 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 one. They're not even paying you. It's only here. So with that, it happened that way. What if you have four? Of course, that's, I mean, this is my joke here. You cannot get paid. That's too much already. Okay, so this is what exactly happened to me. So to give you the big picture, guys, when I joined Crowd One, I did not do the business yet, but yet my team on my left, someone joined in with titanium, brought four titanium. And make long story short, I have 10,000 in December, and in October when I start rock and rolling, someone came in. And by the way, guys, put the first person where there's activity. Do not put your first person. to the right side in this case. Most people will do that because the mind is tricking you. The mind will tell you to put it on where there's no people. No, you have to put the first person where there's activity, so that way that person will already accumulate points. If you put them on the right, they will have to wait for your action before they get something. Does that make sense? I'm teaching you guys this one-on-one binary, training. So once you have that, and by the way, if you have two people, pick one that is not very, medium. Put that on the left side and put the strong one to the right side to balance out a little bit. Well, guess what? When that happened to me, guys, I fell out of my seat because someone came in at titanium on that day in 15 minutes. As soon as I put the lady on titanium, oh my goodness, I saw 9,000 points, which got me in the Philippine money 54,000 pesos. Of course, 30% went to my exciting crowd one rewards. I got 70%. Hey, that's still 40,000 pesos or less than 900, about 800 something euro. And somehow we have people in the Philippines, guys, have done 5 times, 10 times of that in one day. Not going to talk about that, but this is exciting for me. So in short, the binary pays this way. If you produce 10,000 points here, you make 1,000 euro. And if you have 100,000 points BP here, he would pick up 3,000 euro. You make 4,000 euro. There is no limit going down until you reach 20,000 euro per week. That is 1.2 million pesos, guys, per week. And that is really, really exciting. So don't feel bad. But again, there is no flash out, which they have it in the Philippines. Now in this crowd one, nothing is taken out, nothing is given to the company. I mean, as far as if you are only allowed 10,000 pesos or 200 euro, and if you make 300, you don't get it. It goes to the company. It doesn't happen here until you hit 20,000 euro per week. Guys, that's 80,000 euro per month. That is 4.8 million Philippine money. And that, my friend, even at just 1 million pesos or 20,000 euro per month, it will change the course of your family's life. Here's why. Do you have any family member that makes 20,000 euro a month? None. If they did, they are business people. Well, guess what? If no one is making a million pesos or 20,000 euro in your family, that will be you. You need to change that cycle of poverty in your family, and that's going to happen, guys, when we all work together and we create 1,000 presidents right here in the Philippines and outside of the Philippines. Okay, I'm going to go now to the second one. This is more exciting also for hardworking people. Are you hardworking? I am a lazy guy, but I'm going to work hard when it's needed. Okay, don't stop. Okay, so here's what happened. It's called matching bonus, guys. This is so exciting. I've never seen it also in the world of network marketing. Here's what happened. Remember those poor people when you brought them to the fear of loss? And these are your direct sponsors, you guys. This is matching bonus. I'm going to just jump on this on my animation. It's much easier to remember this and to understand. Okay, remember you, this is you, and you brought four people. Fear of loss. Add one more, the power of five or the power of two. Out of this five, you rock and roll. But let's say five of them, they're just okay? Here's the main thing of the main thing. If these five people, there are your children, by the way, because you're the sponsor. Okay, remember the word sponsor? It is like you're the godfather of the godmother. You gotta take care of these five people, or two people, or four people, doesn't matter. These are your direct sponsors. Well, guess what, guys? When you join at Crowd One, you get paid again on this matching bonus. The only way to get paid on this one, the only requirement you need is to come in at a 99 euro white package and bring four people. And what do you get? 10%. Meaning, if you brought me in and I made 22,000 euro today, you get 200 euro from me. From me. What if there's 10 of us? 200 euro times 10, that's 2,000 euro today. Well, guess what? It doesn't stop there. How? What do you mean it doesn't stop there? Yes, your children are going to have children. And if you help them on that process, guess what? The company will reward you again. What is the reward? The reward is for you being a son or a father, you are now going to be entitled to get 10% again on all of your two-level direct. Guys, let me point this out because some people get confused. Remember the binary? These five people, you have to choose where to place them. To the the left side or to the right side. It doesn't matter. If this second person goes to your 20 level deep in the binary, it is still your second generation. It is your still second level. Whatever they make, you get 10%. The only requirement, you need to be black and you need to have four more people. And in time, guys, you will get those because you are actively building your team. This is not a sprint, guys. It is a marathon, but that makes your team more solid. Here's the good thing also. What is going on this month? We have what we call one step up or one free, one free level of the package. If you join today, guys, until the end of this month at white package, ooh la la, you are now black. So the requirement to get the second level, you got it now without paying for it. We paid for this, and you guys are getting it already. Meaning there are money on the table, and if you don't become black, you lose it. But guys, how lucky are you now? You get this black package for the price of white package at 99 euro, which is 299 euro, or in the Philippines, 18,000. A savings of 12,000 pesos if you are in the Philippines, or 200 euro if you are paying it in euro. Guys, it doesn't stop there. What do you mean, Captain Louis? This is your grandchildren. You're going to have great grandchildren, right? This is going to happen to you. And it happened to me. You're getting another 10%. And guys, black package is the best package for beginners. And you got it. However, once this group starts to grow faster than you expected, just like Crowd One having 27 million, the third level will now create fourth level. This is your in Tagalog, apo sa talampakan. Okay? Meaning it's your fourth generation grandchild. In order for you to get paid on that, guys, you need to be gold package. And we paid for this at 50,000 pesos or $1,000 or 799 euro. In this case, because we have a promo, oh my goodness, before the end of the month, whatever money you make, stop buying Louis Vuitton. Stop buying these luxury items. You need to upgrade yourself to gold. Why? Because if you did, now, tatalan, you're going to have this titanium, and now you guys are done with the maximum effect of this matching bonus because you're going to get it all the way to 5 level deep. You just need to have 20 people. It doesn't matter if there's 6,000 pesos. How convenient. How good is that? Most company, you have to have these people to become gold, titanium, to be on the top first before you get it. None of that, guys. Again, the odds are in our favor, and that was made popular by, made the odds be ever with you by the Suzanne Collins of Hunger Games. It was popularized. So now there's a company out there called Crowd One who made these odds in our favor because if you have 20 people and it took you 20, I mean 3 years, you're really slow. If you have 20 people in 3 years, guys, and if that's accumulated by 20 by 20 by 20 by 20, that is 3 million people. Of course, that's a perfect scenario. Let's remove 0.00099% and just leave 1,000 people. Can you imagine 3 years from now when you have 1,000 people that are just making 36 euro, guys? How much would that be? That is 360,000 euro, guys. Is that 36,000? Well, whatever it is in Philippine money, that's 1 million pesos. 1 million pesos a day. If you have 1,000 people, just making 1,000 pesos, which is 10 euro. And I don't want to overpromise, but over deliver. Guys, if it's 2,000 pesos, you're looking at 2 million pesos a day. You're making how much? 20,000 pesos in euro. That is worth $20. I mean, I'm so confused because I'm thinking dollars. Well, anyway, 20 euro, guys, times 1,000 people. That's 20,000 euro. You get 10% of that. That's 2,000 euro a day. Oh my gosh! Don't you think your children and your grandchildren? And by the way, guys, before I forget, that residual rank, if you're a doctor, you can never will your doctorate diploma to your children. In Crowd One, you can build this ranking bonus and whatnot oh my goodness, instead of leaving your children bills, you're gonna leave them with best memory of your life. Because guys, in my case, I'm 59. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I need my support on my remaining 20 years in case I don't work again. Because as we get older, guys, employment is not gonna be available. We need to rely on your children. I'm sorry about that. Even your own children have their own issues. So let's make it happen, guys. There's streamlined bonuses that if you join right now, the remaining I mean, 70 million people are going to join Crowd One. They're going to be under you. Of course, we have to go to work. Are you going to make money without doing anything? You make money, but you're not going to get rich, guys. I want to be honest with you because I know some people they're saying, "Oh, you join Crowd One, you're going to make money without inviting." Shut the hell up already, okay? You are misleading people. I mean, when I see people saying that, you are making people go join Crowd One and promoting laziness. No, we need to go to work, and then you can be lazy for the rest of your life. That's what you need to say, not saying, "Oh, you're gonna become rich with Crowd One." If you don't, stupid. I'm sorry, but anyway, I mean, get mad at me if you want to get mad because I don't want it when people are misled and then they go fall into a trap. They borrow money to go titanium, and then they realize they cannot even withdraw their group Crowd One rewards, and then they're gonna blame Crowd One for being a scam because of your wrong information. Okay, guys, you bet that you bet that's why you failed and your team failed because you went for the wrong information. The right information. Work hard for this little amount of money you're gonna bring in, and that's how it's gonna be done correctly, guys, and that's how we're gonna build and keep building Crowd One for the next 50 years. And so, with that said, and going back to this, guys, think about this for a second. You're going to be going to a luxury cruise on a director position. I'm already qualified, and I have one lady qualified, and you're all going to be qualified hopefully by July. And guess what? In this COVID virus, yeah, goodbye COVID virus. We're going to travel around the world with this Crowd One. And here's one of the things that I would like to share with you. When you reach the rank, the first rank you're going to get is 1 star team leader. It's 500 points. You know how you're going to get that? When you bring 4 people, one to the left, 3 to the right, 90, 90, 90, 90, that's 360. You only need 140. And then if those 4 people bring 40, 4 people, you're going to end up with 5,000 points. And that, my friend, is going to get you to the next rank, to the next rank, to the next rank, to the next rank, if you only follow one rule for my Captain Louis rule. Invite, write this down, invite, learn, teach, repeat. That's it. Invite, learn, teach, repeat. Invite, learn, teach, repeat. And then when you get there, people will come from all over the world, and before you know it, 2 people will take you to the promised land. You don't need a lot of superstar here. Somehow they will show up later on because you did not quit. All right, guys, and here's another thing. When you reach your rank, look at this, guys. I want you to know something today. You cannot lie about this also. Because if you say you made 20,000 euro, whatever, you're lying if you're not in that rank. Here's why. Here's the math. If you become a manager, or not if, when you become a manager 2 star, check this out. You need 100,000 points in balance in the binary. How much does you pay? 10%, am I correct? So what is 10% of 100,000 euro? Isn't that 10,000? So you cannot say you make 20,000 because you're lying. You cannot even say you make 2,000. So guys, everyone in the Philippines at 100,000, at 10,000 euro, you made already 600,000 pesos, guys. And you're just a manager. Once you hit your manager 3, you make 3 million pesos. That's about 60,000 euro. And then, before you know it, one guy on your left, your Jack. That movie Titanic. Remember the movie Titanic? They won. This is a blockbuster movie. They won awards after awards, but you only remember 2 people, Jack and Rose. So if you have a Jack on one your left side, you have a Rose on your other side, you will become president. And somehow the good part, if you did not bring them in, someone in your team will bring the Jack and the Rose. And the good thing is, if you have one Rose on this one side, you have 3 Jacks on this side, you have jackpot because it's going to take you to president rank as fast as possible. But with that said, guys, we have the quarterly bonus for this. Oh my goodness, we're getting to bonus. This is our crowd one rewards. We need to get as much today, this month, guys, and you need to upgrade because you're getting the biggest buck for your bang of your buck because you're getting the gold package, and you're getting titanium, guys. In the Philippine money, that's 150,000 pesos, and you're only paying 35,000 pesos, which is roughly about 700 euro. And guys, you're getting 3,000 rewards, and you'll be lucky to get that because next month it's going to be a different ball game. But guys, remember this: in this business, it's just getting better and better. We're going to have challenges. That's fun. That's part of the growing pains of a company. But never ever give up just for that. Okay, guys, do not give up on your family. Do not give up on your fellow Filipino or fellow whatever country you're from because we need you. They need us. Let's be the leaders and let's be the educators on how we can kill this poverty, the war of poverty, and that's what we need because of this COVID crisis we have. More and more people are living on a dire straight situation. We are the light for them, but we need to reach them out. They need to reach out to us. We reach out to them, and the right person will come. There's no right company to the wrong person, and there's no wrong company to the right person. We are just promoters, guys. We are just promoters for this business, and it's up to them to make it happen because their life is their life. I'm not here to convince you. I have to convince yourself. Now you realize there's a company with this that is growing so exponentially, phenomenally, and then they're giving us the best payout, the best profit share. We're going to travel around the world with this company. You choose whether you whatever convenient for you, white, gold, black, or titanium. If you go white today, guys, you become black, and you already qualified. What? Up the third level of the matching bonus, you're getting not only 90 points. I mean, you're not only getting 100 Crown 20 rewards, you're getting 300. And if you upgrade yourself to gold, you become a titanium. And guess what, guys? You get the maximum effect of the 5 level deep. All you need to do now is build your 20 group of people in the next few months, or in the next few days, or in the next year. Your call. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna go now and wrap it up. My compensation plan. I know it took me more time, and I'm sorry for that, guys. But anyway, this is my team. It started with 2 people, became 4, became 1,000, and then before you know it, guys, it's all over the world. And this is what happened. Okay, so and then we have all kinds of walks of life are joining Crowd One. And the cool thing about this, it doesn't matter what is your rank in life, whether you're a college graduate, whether you're high school dropout, whether you have no experience or with experience, whether you're 18 or 80 years old, you are in it and you will succeed if you don't quit because we are this company that will help a lot of people in that world. Guys, we're looking at people like these people who are working so hard in their employment. OFW, what is OFW? Meaning OFW means overseas Filipino workers, guys, and they have sacrificed so much. They have left their children for another to take care of other children for $500. They have left their ailing mom and dad to take care of another mom and dad on the other country so they could put food on the table. They never see their children for 10 years. This is the chance of a lifetime. I've seen this in Hong Kong. I've stayed in Hong Kong for 2 years. I really felt sad, and I realized when I was 11 years old or 10 years old, my mother left us to go to Saudi Arabia so she can put food on the table. And we were so happy in the beginning because my mother is going abroad. She's going to bring chocolates. She's going to bring Adidas. But at the end, we realize who's going to take care of us. And that is the plight of a lot of Filipinos, guys. Because you know, we represent them. Those Filipinos that have never seen their children grow. Now at least they have a chance to see their grandchildren. Take them home. And congratulations, Miss Janine, who has now gotten home yesterday from her work in Saudi Arabia, or I think in Kuwait. Now she's back home to the Philippines, enjoying her crowd-run income. Congratulations. And we have more and more OFWs, Filipinos, who are now waiting to go home so they can be with their family. Nelly started this business. She's one of my 3 people. Still did it part-time, guys. And yet today she's manager 3-star. And it's the funny thing is, one of her downline made her excited because she went above her rank. She became manager. I matter of fact, she's the director 1-star now. And here's the cool thing about Crowd One: you can even bypass your upline. Bypass me. I hope you do. I hope you find someone that is better than you, smarter than you, because it makes your life easier. And guess what? You're getting 10% from the 5 level D. So anyway, congratulations, Miss Car Clement, guys. You have to recognize your small achievement of your team, whether it's one star leader, whether it's coordinators, never ever bypass their hard work, their little, inconvenient for you to say hello to them, to congratulate them on the group chat or say, hey, congratulations on Messenger, guys, because when you say that, they are belonging to a team that cares. That's what it's all about. It's not you disappear, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. We are here. Let's not leave anyone. Let's keep going, guys. And we have more and more people are joining Crowd One. But again, it boils down to this: what is your why? What is your why? What makes you cry? I haven't seen my son for almost 5 years when I left the United States. I went to Hong Kong for 2 years. I'm now in this Philippines for 3 years, guys. See, here's now how I feel about this OFWs because I feel the same way now. Because why? There are two things in life we'll never get back. Time will never get back. The time you have with your loved ones will never come back. Your mother, your father, your family member that have left us, you wish you had time with them. We gotta make it happen, guys. Make that financial freedom so you can stay and take them everywhere if you can make them happy. Take them around the world. Take them to Hong Kong. Take them to a nice restaurant. And you can't do that if you have no money. You can't do that if you're working somewhere else, guys. And that's my mother who's in Hawaii. And that's my father who died 2 years ago. Here's one of the things that will happen. We're all going to get to this age, guys. We're all going to become seniors. We're all going to become 70, 80 years old. And the question is, the money we make right now is the one to take care of us. Because if you don't, it's going to be a bleak situation, especially when you're sick. And guys, this is it. It's never going to happen again. Make sure you talk to the person who invited you. I bought my nice car. It's not a Ferrari. It's not a brand new car. It's just a second-hand car. Now at least I can have a choice. When it's raining, I don't have to ride the jeepneys. I don't have to ride the tricycle, the tuk-tuk. I don't have to do that. I want to. So money is just choices, guys. If you want to buy a nice car, well, yeah, go for it, guys, because that what makes you happy, especially if it has a lot of features that is safety. But here's another thing: when you're making more money than what you have needed, well, yeah, guys, do you think you can make people happy if you spare them something? This is what we do with Crowd One, guys. When we have that typhoon, when we have that calamity lately, some of our Crowd One people have brought these people some gift. If not for Crowd One during this pandemic, we would be asking the government to give us sardines, guys. And it's so exciting because during this pandemic, while everyone having a hard time making a living, we at Crowd One not only survived, we have changed the life situation and now helping the poor Filipinos at least get a better chance. And some of us are paying their 99 euro. So instead of giving them fish, we're teaching them how to fish, especially Filipinos who are in America, we are Germany, and all over the places that are doing well, but yet their Filipino counterparts here in the Philippines. Now you can help them. 99 euro to change their life so they don't have to bother asking you for handouts every single month. And that's how we're going to help each other, guys. Okay? So with that, I was able to purchase one of my units here. But the most important, exciting thing, the biggest thing that I've done for my mom, this is my priority. She's going home soon. She's 81 years old. For her birthday, she's going to have a nice house. And here's the cool part. With this house that's being built for my mom, look at these happy people in the middle. These are 5 people. Now there's 10 of them building my mom's house. That alone is a good thing. Why? Because now they have a job. I, in my small way, have been able to put jobs, food on the table for this family. This is before Christmas, guys. Where if I did not have this house built, where are these kind of people going to get their Christmas food? So if you and I become president, even director first, you have a big chance to what jumpstart the economic situation of the Philippines and wherever we are. Wherever you are in the world, if it's South Africa, if it's Mumbai, if it's Zambia, whatever country you're in, if you have 1,000 presidents in Crowd One, can you imagine 5 or 10 people are going to have a job because you will be creating jobs for people building hollow blocks, furniture, cars, food. people who are in the restaurant business, people in the fishing business, people in the farming business, because these people needed this income, and you will become the one to help them. Because when you and I become president, we don't have to worry about, hey, should I just be stingy about what I pay for these people? No, you become generous because you have so much money that when you leave this planet, you're not going to bring with you. So the world is going to be much better because the world is really in a bad situation. Why is it that? Because poverty creates crime. When so much poverty is around, that is when the crime proliferates. But when you and I becomes more better financially, we create an economic growth for each country, we will help this planet, guys, heal. Because you and I will participate in changing one person. We cannot save the world by itself. But you and I can bring one person, two people, three people from the situation they're in to a higher level of life. Okay, guys? So with that, what's the next move? Know your why, set your goals, follow training offered by the company and your leader, make an action plan to action, review your actions. Invite, learn, take the letter L out of learn, it becomes earn. Teach, repeat. Okay, guys? And then, of course, every Sunday we have a training session with the Sunday School of learning on how to improve your current situation in your life with Mr. Jacobson. And we learn so much from this gentleman. And again, forget about those negative people. Those people are telling whatever. They're going to destroy your dreams. Put your cover here, okay? Ignore them. And of course, even our own founder said this. In life, if you want to become successful, six things: hard work, sacrifice, struggle, faith, patience, and then your passion. You need to get connected with crowd one. You need to get connected with your team. And along the way, we're going to get connected with these companies that are going to line up. And you and I, my friend, will be hitting this big bucks and then spread the news around the world. Now, here's like my last slide, I think. Which one are you? Are you on the right side or are you on the left side? Please write type down right. And when you get to the right side, when your life is getting much better than those people on the left, when you have a nice car, nice house, you have savings, you have all the food, you have already income for your children and your grandchildren and your grandchildren, you have 2 million euro, you have 50 million pesos, you have 100 million pesos. Don't forget those people on your left side where you came from. Okay. So with that said, when life is difficult and when everything turns bad, always remember that even a turtle can finish a race. So everyone, what we keep saying, the last portion of my presentation, of my beginning, profits are better than wages. Make more money, work hard, work smart, and then find a vehicle. And the last one is don't quit. I'm here to work with you guys. Mr. Eddie's here, Mr. Wimba, Mr. Tina, and all the ones that are wishing you well. We're going to work together. Let's make it right. Let's make you president by the end of this year. As we and I become directors and president, doesn't matter. As long as you keep going up and never quit. With that said, I'm going to bring it back to Mr. Eddie. Sorry for the time that I've used so much with you guys, but I hope that inspired you. And welcome to the new members. Talk to the person who sponsored you or brought you here, and then tell them, I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to change my situation, and we will help you guys build this biggest company, baddest company in the planet, and creator of the most millionaire in this planet. And this is Crowd One. Impossible is nothing. All right.
Right,
Okay.
all right, all right. Our own Captain Louis, man, this box is burning. This box is burning, and I think it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. While Captain Louis was presenting, probably he was jumping on his keyboard, so he took away all the co-host chips.
But what am I? Sorry about that. It's just so got excited here.
Yeah, but
And I
guys,
hope
let me ask you one question. Do you want to hear back Captain Louis next week again,
Monday.
or not? Do you want to hear him back next week? Look what happens. Look what happens. Okay, guys, then it's a done deal. Then it's a done deal.
I'll try to limit my time.
Global webinar presenters list every Monday with amazing education. This was another way of presenting, and I love it. And I can see that you love it as well, guys. So this is really amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so happy we added you to the global presenters team. And guys, let's wrap it up.
Mr. Eddie, I think the best thing I used to do, guys, if you're excused, if you want to leave, that's fine. But I know some people they would like to say hello to you. If we can open up the chat box, I mean the participants, if you would like to say hello to your team member, and I'm gonna wrap it up with some songs. And if you would like to leave, it's fine, guys. I know some people it's already probably too late in your country, but in the Philippines right now, these guys are on fire. They don't want to sleep right now. They want to stick around. And if you have many questions, you can type it on the chat box. Mr. Eddie, appreciate your time, sir. You are very instrumental in the building of the Philippines, and we appreciate you. I know from those leaders we have Mr. Jan Frosting, who is more Filipino than Swedish. So some of these Europeans guys, they love the Philippines because maybe one of their children, you were the nanny, your mom was their nannies. Okay, guys. So with that, like I said, let's open up the thing, the microphone. So I know some of these people would like to say hello to you, Mr. Eddie, and say thank you to you. So okay, guys, I've opened the microphone. So I know there's this lady, Estelita, from
Hi.
Sinapawan. Go ahead, ma'am. She just signed up a pastor in crowd one. I think no, that's Miss Jolie. All right, so that's exciting, guys, and it's now creating. By the way, March 27. Don't go away. Don't schedule anything. Stay on your house on March 27 and listen to the most biggest event right now this year because we're there announcing a lot of things, a lot of changes, and for the good. All right, guys. So say hello, and for those people who have just cannot believe what they heard. Okay, guys. So anyway, so go ahead. So Miss Estelita, go for it. Miss Lady Gaga.
Hello, good evening po. Good
You would
evening
like to say
everybody.
something? Go for it. This is your time.
Hello, Sir Eddie. No, thank you, and thank you, Captain Louis. That's all. Very inspiring.
Losing the internet. Connection is so bad right now. I don't know, but anyway, that's cool, guys. So anyway, for the Filipinos and for the non-Filipinos, guys, we are here as a big family. Let's work together along with Mr. Eddie and the leaders of Crowd One. I'm really impressed with their performance on the system. And of course, I mean, 27 million guys, 10 million of withdrawals every day. Most company will never even make it at 1 million. And I've been with those companies and the system. Guys, it can handle this much. And if they're working on it, if there's no system that's not available in the whole planet, we are creating our own system, guys. And Crowd One will dominate. And your children and your grandchildren will be set if you just keep going, become president, and become ambassador for Crowd One. Okay. So with that, I think we'll wrap it up there, Mr. Reddy, and then I'm just gonna share this one real quick, guys. For those who are still here and they're still feeling the goodness of Crowd One, and you guys, I would like to play this one song to say goodbye to you. And we're gonna have see each other again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And there's another one on Wednesday and a Super Saturday. Then don't forget that, guys. So anyway, this one song is an amazing song, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this song. Um, okay, so let me if it's gonna show up right here, and it's gonna be an inspiring song for everyone who have really gotten their way and never gave up with Crowd One. Okay, guys. So here it is.
Thank you
Okay.
so much, Sir Louis. It has been so amazing. I love it. Thank you.
All right, Miss Suzanne
Yeah.
Stolz, you're welcome for that. Okay, so
It's so
hopefully it's just you in the
convinced
Philippines or
and
over there.
so powerful. Thank you.
Okay, okay, you're welcome. Okay, so This song again is dedicated to all my Filipino OFWs or workers. If you were not here in the beginning of this presentation, this is by Michael Bublé and Coming Home, guys. So if you're working, or even if you're working and you did not like your job anymore, you are stressed out, this song is perfect because Cloud One will be the answer if you work part time, if you full time, quite honestly, and hopefully someday you will make more money than your job. Okay, the next music is favorite, and this is made famous by Mr. Luther Vandross, who have left us, and of course the original name, I think, is Matt Monroe. So with that said, guys, enjoy the song, and this is for Crowd One believers. This is for Crowd One dreamers. This is for you guys. This music or this song is for you. All right, enjoy the song, and this is Impossible is Nothing. Okay. This is one of my favorite vocals, Luther Vandross. All right, guys, have a good day. And with that said,
Hello
this
guys.
is live Filipino
Thank you for
style.
watching.
And
Nandiyan ang
also,
tugtog.
again, this is Mark still with Crowd One.
Hi
And
guys. Thank
we're
you for
excited about the
watching.
opportunity, the payout. It's going to get better as we get to director and president. Like we're already making 360,000